Oh, hey, folks. We're doing a booze and body cam prematurely because of Bama Mike.
Yeah, why not? Got to do what you got to do, man. I told you guys all last week that there might be a surprise booze and body cams this week, and here we are.
Yeah,
Although
this wasn't
K,
the one we were hoping for, but
it was not. But just so you guys know, Kfar's pressing the buttons today. So if I seem out of sorts, it's because I have a complete lack of control in this whole situation.
yeah, if shit hits the fan pretty early, it is what it
Like
is, guys.
like me not turning my light on. Let's figure that out.
All right, just to
There it is.
shout out, guys. This stream is sponsored by Dickbag Patrol, who
Oh,
apparently sucks the fart out of Chris Ryder's ass.
really? I had no idea.
Yeah, rumor
I
has it.
really I didn't know who he was until he was, like, saying
Turns
stuff
out
to
nobody
me.
really knows who he was.
Well, I was in GS's chat, I don't know, a week ago, something like that, and, like, he had all sorts of stuff to say about me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And
Yeah,
once I looked at one of his videos and I recognized he has a very distinguished voice. He has a very nice speaking voice, in my opinion. But I did recognize his voice, not him, but
yeah, that guy.
you're like, "I'm not saying anything nice at all." I call him like I
I
see him, you
refuse.
know?
I refuse. He was cool and then he kind of fell off and now he like supports frauditors.
Mm.
It's weird fucking move, but it is what it
What are you
is.
gonna do?
If you're trying to grift, yeah, that's the community to do it in.
I would like to make a little bit of an announcement real quick, if we have a minute. Because
We
I
do.
see people are here from my channel as well. Hello, people from my channel. I realized I had a physical therapy appointment today, and I realized the Hollywood Feed store, which is a pet food store, is right next to there. And that's where I didn't know what that place was. So I popped in there because Cerebral Tackle bought the duck feet that I feed my dog sometimes. That's where he got them from, right? So I have special treats for the dogs here today. So if anybody super chats 20 bucks or more on my channel, I have, like, I don't even know, bully ring. I think this is a bull's testicle or something, right? And something else
I do.
here. I'm not sure, but if you want my dogs to get a bull's testicle or whatever the heck a bully ring is,
Yeah, and
they weren't cheap. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, $20 gets Dexter a kneecap,
Oh,
and
there you
20
go.
bucks will also make BSBT very sad, very very sad.
Why? Because he doesn't have $20.
Yeah, or 20 teeth.
Oh, I think teeth
We,
cost
we've
more
been
than
we've been
$20.
we've been going through it over here on these channels. People keep tagging us in things that
I don't get it.
don't really have anything to do with us.
Well, and I specifically asked, why am I tagged in this? I don't understand what it like. Are you just trying to get my attention, Josh? And he didn't have an
Yeah,
answer to that.
broken system, broken trust is trying to get attention from people who also don't like him.
Something
But
about
yeah,
people named Josh randomly tagging me and stuff. It's a weird trend. I didn't know. I didn't have it on my bingo card.
it's not a chili testicle? No, because he doesn't have any.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that Pikachu? Yeah, that's Pikachu.
it is.
It's a Pikachu built like Chris Ryder, so it just looks like a garbage bag filled with mashed potatoes.
My camera seems off. I feel off right now. Everything feels off.
I know, right? All right, Brutal Bob, you're going back on what you said already.
Oh, what's Brutal
Looks like
Bob doing?
oh, he said something and now he's doing something that he said he wasn't going to do.
Oh, we got a $20 super chat.
And so it begins.
All right. So is that my channel or your channel?
I believe it's your channel.
Thank you. Oh, it's opposite. It's opposite day because you're controlling things. So
I'm
everything
in
looks
control.
opposite.
I
This
have the con today.
is a Red Barn Bully ring, dog chew. I don't have my reading glasses. The rest of it's very small. So this is what it looks like. And the dogs are very happy, and I appreciate it, Chris. Kafar appreciates it. Ava, right here. Oh, she likes that. Take it. And Xena, for sure, has her sniffer going really good right now. You can tell they've never had this before because they had to investigate it before they grabbed it, right? Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I don't know where Kafar went. There he is. And did your doggo get a milk bone or something? There he is. That's like a boy. Ew, disgusting. Dove is telling me that whatever I just gave my dogs is made from a bull's penis. Is that true? Is that a true story? You're muted.
Oh God. Dex.
We've got,
Sit.
they're not want milk bones right now, unfortunately. They have these really things. Did I just touch a bull's testicle with my bare hands?
Apparently you touched its dangling.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad I said $20 because I would have been sad if I did that for $1.
All right, here we go. This is from Bama Mike. If you guys want to go over and super thanks Bama Mike, I'm going to do that after the stream. Yeah, it's a sovereign citizen that, from what I'm being told, has everything in this video.
No.
So, yeah, we're just going to roll with this.
He's got it
Is it
all.
booze and body cam?
Sure.
I mean, I'm drinking.
I have an Izzy sparkling blackberry.
I have 2 Arizona hard fruit punches jammed into 1 cup.
I'll show you guys what I got there. Is
The dogs look content. All right.
yeah, they're so loud with the chewing.
Let's do it this way so we can see the whole video.
Mm.
All right, folks. It's 43 minutes. I have a funny video after this that's like 10 seconds long, and then we're done.
All right.
And then we're getting off. All right, here we go.
That sounded bad, Kafar.
Or actually, let me not put it on whatever this is. So the quality is kind of shitty from what I watched. It almost looks as if he had a fingerprint on the left side of his body cam. And so it's not like blurry from being edited. It looks like it's just a smudge. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Casey said, I don't know if you want to read that because I can't read. So.
Yeah, the problem is it's so small now. A sheriff in Wisconsin attempted to pull over a pickup truck that was being driven by a 54-year-old Ann Resloff, the owner of a local campground and a known sovereign citizen. Ann initially didn't stop for officers, and a chase ensued. Eventually, Ann drove over stop sticks, flattening all 4 of her tires, which caused her to stop. But after, you have to take your name off the screen. Do you know how to do that?
I have no idea how to do that.
Go up to
I think
the
it says,
top
and
where it says customize. The top of the video, like yeah, says customize, and you can round the edges.
There we go.
There you go. Flattening all 4 of her tires, which caused her to stop. But after a back and forth with officers on the side of the road, Ann pulls off again with all of her tires flat, only to get boxed in by officers a few moments later. How was that?
All right.
That was my radio voice.
Terrific. That was much better than I could have done because, again, I can't read. All right. Back to the video.
Pull over there.
the video is crap.
I was just messaging you. Is it the video itself, or is it just what's coming through?
I don't know. I skipped through to the end and found the smudge.
It's like so pixely. Do you want to set?
Here, you want to
put it in the private chat?
Bama Mike's last video. Let me. Let's get this off the screen. Stop sharing. Bang.
By the way, I just got an email that we were waiting for, but I'll have to look at it. Where did you put it?
In the private chat.
Put it in Discord or? Oh,
private chat.
Took a second.
You said private chat, so I sent the private chat.
All right. I will share.
La-di-da. La-di-da. Is it up? There we go.
Yeah, I think it's the video that's pixely. It's not. We'll do it this way anyway because my internet's, I think, a little bit faster. Let us know in the chat if that's better for you guys.
For your location. 29, just left the 111.
Shawno, we have 29 blocked off, FYI.
505, copy, 29 is blocked off.
You're gonna have to use your PA. John, use your PA. Step out. We know who you are. Step out. Well, all right, yes, you're right. You're right. Step out of the car. Step out of the car, please. You have to. Because you fled from us. You fled from us. You didn't stop. Come on, Ann. You gotta step out. You gotta step out of the vehicle. Hey, we can figure out that out later. You gotta step out. Ann?
I was going to get my employer.
Sit. Sit. Who else is in the vehicle with you? Just you? And you gotta step out. Okay. Huh?
Okay. And can you just get out and we'll talk about it? Why not? Why are you refusing to get out of the car? I understand that. So just step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle and we'll figure it out.
What? What? Yeah. And
Smash that window.
And
I got your lethal cover.
that's good. And open it up. I'm here to talk to you. That's what you wanted. Shawano County. That's what you wanted. Right? Roll down the window and talk to me. And you're going to roll down the window all the way. Do it now, please. And you fled. And open up the door. Open up the door, Ann. You need to open up the door.
No weapons or anything.
Ann,
Okay.
I'm giving you the last chance. You need to come out of this vehicle. Yes, you do.
She sure doesn't like her window, does she? Like what?
Absolutely not.
Every single time these people, and by these people I mean these people, don't roll down their window, and they're gonna end up needing safe light. Safe light
Yeah.
repair, safe light replace.
Did you get a super chat, or did I get a super chat
I
earlier?
don't know because it doesn't light up in a color when I'm not controlling
okay.
things, man.
It was Trucker70.
Somebody
It
got a
popped up full.
super chat, so we'll give out dog treats.
See, it's lit up like one of us did, but I can't tell which one. I'm assuming it's you.
If it says paired, then it's my channel. Like it's usually
Yeah,
it's the
okay,
opposite
yeah.
of what it normally is. Like normally when it says paired, it's your channel, but you're controlling things. So if you could throw the dogs up there, I will see if I can tear them away from whatever
Right.
these bull penises are. Do you want to make them big?
Gentle. There you go.
Here, do you want to move down?
Maximize.
This is from Trucker70. Do you want this?
Say no.
Yeah. She takes a break from the bull penis to Ava, do you want this?
Inhale a milk bone.
Holy cow, look at that. She's already eaten like half of this thing. Oh, it's slimy. Oh no. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Good choice.
We'll get a Slim Jim.
Does anybody have one? I don't have one. Do you have a Slim Jim?
And open up the door. You're going to. Yeah, I understand that. Yep, I understand that. But we're past that now, okay? We tried to do a traffic stop on you and you didn't stop. You can't do that. You can't do that, Ann. I told you. Up in Menominee, they tried to do a traffic stop on you and you didn't stop the vehicle.
Thank you.
That's against the law. You know exactly what I mean. That's what other side. I'll distract you.
Do you know how to use? You know how to use these? You hit the unlock, and I guess we'll just pull her out.
Open it up. Open it up. No, not right now. You don't. No, you don't. No, I'm not. But you're gonna open up the door.
I was listening on my phone and I heard him say, "I'll distract her. You go around the other side," which is great.
Yeah. There's so many officers. They should just break the window and call it a day.
For real.
They're trying to be too sneaky about it. Just overpower her. She's a 54-year-old crackhead looking woman. Like just get it done.
Did they show her? I haven't seen her yet. She's a cracky hoe.
She was arrested for some type of drug charge or some shit. Her mugshot for that arrest is in the video. That's what was on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I did see her. You're right.
You need to open up the door.
Justin's doing it.
Because right now you are not listening to.
Oh, I was talking to Kurt. I'm sorry.
It doesn't have to be this way, man. Yes, you are under arrest right now for fleeing.
You're trying to get my employees out of a sex trafficking operation.
No, you should have stopped and we could have talked to you about it.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. I just read. Did you see the date?
No.
2021.
2021.
God.
And this just came out too. I wonder.
Bama Mike, I don't know how you find these things.
I'm thinking, well, when was it posted? But I think a lot of times they wait until the trial and all of that's over. So maybe this had a long drawn out trial for it or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Kisker says, for those not realizing it, she ran over the spike strips and has all 4 tires flat. And this.
Oh, $2. The donuts is a lie.
They were talking about donuts on the that's what was on the body cam to make it smudged.
Oh, gotcha. That's funny. I don't know. Everybody likes donuts. Cops are people. People like donuts. Here you go.
And Bad Company likes to point out that there's no flag on that lumber overhang.
Do you want this? Hey, drop it. Ouse. Ouse. I said ouse.
She said, "Nah, I'm busy."
All right. Ava ousted. Ousted? I don't know what the plural form of ouse is.
Dexter's just a dum-dum. Good boy.
Floor
I
flat
almost said burn
tires
industry.
on a Dodge truck is likely $1,000 to replace.
It doesn't seem worth it to be a sovereign citizen. Like, it just
Oh, I-
doesn't seem worth it.
I thought you were saying tires don't seem worth it. Who
No,
needs
like,
tires?
you're constantly replacing your tires, your windows, getting your car out of impound. Like,
Yeah.
and on top of it, they don't have jobs. So, like, how are they paying for it? I mean, they're probably paying for it the same way BSBT paid for meth.
I was going to say, I'm guessing panhandling.
Oh, I was gonna guess blowing people in the backseat of a car.
Do we know that actually is that a true?
Hey, he admitted it on stream.
Okay. I don't like
And then-
saying things
and
like
then
that. if it's not
nervously rage quit. So it was a good time. It
Oh,
was a good time.
interesting. All right. I forgot. I'm clicking the button.
And don't do it.
You can hear.
She took off.
Do you hear the rims on the pavement? That was a horrible sound.
And now she's got to replace her rims and her tires.
Rims are super expensive.
So it just goes to, guys, being a sovereign citizen isn't worth it.
It's not. It's not worth it. There's not enough panhandling in the world that can take care of that.
10-4, copied. She took off.
Affirmative. Almost ran over 505 and 1204.
Side. 10-4. Hi, Junction, shoot losing control. This must have He's losing control.
Holy cow. You guys are not, we're going to be here till midnight. We appreciate it though. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I think that one's on your channel. If I own an auto glass shop, I would become a sovereign citizen guru. That's not a bad idea.
Well, so you know who Van Balian is.
Correct. Yes.
I've seen several rumors that Van Balian is secretly a sovereign citizen guru as job security.
That's amazing.
He's constantly putting out sovereign citizen shit so that he can play them getting arrested and make money.
I mean, that's a smart businessman, if you ask me. So do we want to take bets on if Xena's going to put down the bull penis long enough to eat this milk bone? Here. She doesn't want it. I'm just going to give Ava 2. How about that? Here you go, Ava. Ouse.
Screwed up rebellion from Rumble. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, screwed up. How are ya? I love that the Rumble chat comes through now. I like that a lot.
Shema's trying to roll in roadblock here. We're in the back pack here.
Get out of the car!
Shadow, she stopped! Put your hands behind your back!
Relax.
Put your hands behind your back!
Wait, everybody just relax.
Stop fighting, Ann! Put your hands behind your back!
We got it.
Got her, got her.
Relax. Yep, we got you.
Bring your hand back!
Relax, Ann. Just relax.
Got anyone?
Relax. There you go.
Anyone?
Good.
I haven't done any harm. I haven't done any damage.
Relax your hands,
I
Ann.
haven't done anything wrong to anyone.
I mean, she hasn't done any damage. Did you see your rims, lady? You've done damage. And not only that, when you drive on the road, you're damaging the road. The road is going to need patched.
So what she's trying to say is, I haven't caused a victim. I haven't caused any harm to an actual person. Therefore, no victim, no crime. Even though that's not a fucking thing.
The taxpayers are the victim for you ruining the road. Like, that's the only reason I'm not a libertarian is because I like roads too much.
Just calm down.
It's the color of law! None of you know the Constitution! None of you know the Constitution! What did you fucking just put in my hand?
Let's get her up.
And roll over.
Come on, Ann, let's get up.
You guys are all assholes. All of you, and I thought you were good. What did you put in my hand?
Nothing.
What did you put in? Somebody put something in my fucking hand.
Hang on, do you have anything on you?
Somebody put something on my hand. What is on my hand?
Kill
Handcuffs.
siren.
Who just
Go
put
get your
something?
siren.
Somebody
Just
just
search her- no,
put something
search
on
her.
my hand.
Just search her real quick.
Are you kidding me? She's saying somebody put something in her hand. This is her. She's going to have. Yes, I did do that. She's going to have. Oh, I didn't hit the send button.
I'm sitting here waiting for it.
Sorry.
Waiting.
She's gonna have some sort of drugs or paraphernalia in her hand, and this is her out. They put it in my hand while they are handcuffing me. We can see there's 18 body cams around you, and probably dash cams and everything else too. Somebody put something in my hand. This is what she's going with. This is ridiculous.
First off, her PJs, terrific running from the police outfit. Second, at the beginning of the video, it said she was a well-known sovereign citizen in the area.
Yeah, they said they knew that she was like when they heard her name.
That's not a good
Yeah.
thing. That's not a good thing.
Yep. C. Ellen says she's got blood on her hands, literally. Who put this murder weapon in my hands? Who put this bloody knife in my hands?
Ernie says she's pregnant, has a broken shoulder, and starts a new job tomorrow.
Likely story. Very likely. I wish they would turn the stinking sirens off for real. It's a little aggravating. Police officers do better.
Something on my hand.
Just pat her down real quick.
Somebody put something in my fucking hand. Is it my blood or is it something?
It's your blood.
All right, let's
Oh, it is
That's
blood.
fine.
From your it's from your finger.
Where is it?
You guys are all
Okay,
fucking
let's-
assholes.
Yeah.
I thought that chat was a joke. It's literally her blood. That's weird.
The first aid kit.
Yeah,
Let's just get it wrapped up.
Never mind, she's grabbing one.
Kidsman,
Yep.
Do you want her in mine or yours?
I got your name.
Okay.
So you're involved with child sex trafficking?
No, ma'am.
You're covering it all up?
No, ma'am. I'm just trying to resolve this situation right now.
You're not
Let's
resolving
get
anything.
a tow on. No, get a tow on.
I was rescuing my employee from f***ing sex trafficking house in Menominee
Dan,
County.
Sure.
Crow territory.
We're trying
Crow territory.
we're trying to bandage up your finger, okay?
I don't give a shit. I ain't f***ing gonna bleed
Who's
to
12?
death.
Is that yours or is that hers?
Mine.
Okay, just move it.
Just give me a gauze. I can put my fucking
And
pressure
you
on
get
it.
traffic going on
Just
lane
give me
2.
some gauze. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you guys are involved in this shit. Bullshit. I was going to rescue my employee from sex trafficking house in Menominee County, Crow territory. Crow territory. They have murdered a lot of f***ing people around here, and none of you f***ers do anything about that. But you're gonna stop
I think
me?
it's the left hand.
We're just gonna wrap up your hands
But
so
just
it
wrap the
stops
whole
bleeding.
thing. Just wrap
Wow,
it.
look at
Right here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Do you see how much blood's on the ground under her hand? Did you see
Well,
that?
to be fair,
Fair.
uh,
To be
she
fair.
was trying to swim in glass. So
Interesting. She keeps saying Menominee County, and the only thing that I can think of is that song, Menominee. Ba, ba, da, 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 Menominee. I know that's not the words, but that's what's in my head right now. Bum, ba, da, bum. Do you know what I'm talking about? Bum,
I know what you're
ba, da,
talking
da,
about.
da.
You basically did what what's her name? The Hawk Tuah girl did with the New York song.
I don't know what you're talking about, and
Oh
I'm
my
glad. I'm so
God.
happy that I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's hilarious because after she did it, that's now how I hear the song.
Menominee. Bum, ba, da, da, da. That's stuck in all of your heads now. You're welcome for that.
Sex trafficking house in Menominee County, Crow territory.
Menominee.
Crow territory. They have murdered a lot of people around here, and none of you do anything about that. But you're gonna stop
I think
me?
it's the left hand.
We're just gonna wrap up your hands.
But
so
just
it
wrap the
stops
whole
bleeding.
thing. Just wrap
It's
it.
dripping from right here
Yeah.
somewhere. Have a seat in.
Okay.
Are you good?
I didn't flee anything. I was trying to save someone.
37 channel.
I don't need to go to the hospital. I don't need to go to the
I
hospital.
have Ann on board. I'll get out to TCS with 5:15. If you could advise security, we'll be there in 5 minutes, and she's relatively cooperative.
This is much more relaxing than all the sirens going off.
12, if you haven't already, please move center west.
Dude, I'm 52 years old. I had shoulder surgery. I've been in a motorcycle accident. I hurt. This hurts me.
Shoulder surgery.
Yeah, she's taken care of.
As soon as we get to the hospital, when it's safe to do so, we can adjust the handcuffs for
I
you.
haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
I have not done anything wrong. Are you questioning what you just did out there?
Not at all,
You're a
ma'am.
young officer. Do you think this is right?
I'm not going to get into the what's right and what's wrong about this.
You get into what is right and what's
2163,
constitutional.
code 45.
This is completely against my rights.
10-4.
What
I'm
rights
a
is she
sovereign
speaking of?
Person. I did not do anything wrong.
Like, I know every time. Okay, so you watch more sovereign citizen stuff than I do, obviously.
It has
But
been said, yeah.
Every time I come on here, you say, "Oh, there's a sovereign citizen thing. You want to join me?" I do, and then every time I'm asking like normal questions that I should know by now. There are no answers to these questions. I'm like, which
No,
rights?
so what you're gonna get is a misquoted constitutional amendment, a misquoted or straight up made up
Out of date?
Supreme Court,
Yeah.
Decision. Like right now, she's trying to say that there's no victim, so there's no crime, and it's like, well, ma'am, we pulled you over for a traffic stop where you legally have to stop and give your ID, as per the Supreme Court.
Like they sometimes will go back to try to use like the not the Constitution, the one before that.
Articles of Confederation. or
Yeah, the
whatever.
Articles of Confederation, and obviously the Constitution replaced the Articles of Confederation. But what gets me is like, if you can do that, if you can just go back, erase, to cancel the update, right? Can they just own slaves now? Is prohibition back? Or like what are we doing here?
That's how they roll. That's how they roll.
Well, according to the Constitution, I'm allowed to own slaves. So, but ma'am, we have hold on. Which amendment is it? Hold on. 11th, I want to say. I could be wrong.
Well, apparently, Ed wants me to stop dragging you down the sovereign citizen rabbit hole because it's already too late for all of us.
I know
think he's trying to save you.
The 19th Amendment is the women's right to vote. The 21st Amendment is the prohibition one, the end of prohibition.
What's the Third Amendment?
Is that the one where you house people? Like people want to come have sleepovers at your house?
You missed frauditors. Frauditors running around asking police at post offices. What's the Third Amendment?
It's the 13th Amendment. I think it's the third. Like now that I watched a documentary about how the prison system is now like bringing slavery back, and I think it was called 13th. I think that was it.
Kisker brings up a good point. So if you cancel that out, do we go back to the good old monarchy? Yeah, basically. This is where I land with sovereign citizens.
Mm-hmm.
How far back are you willing to go?
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to go back to, I have a tribe over here, you have a tribe over here, and we're just at war, scalping each other all the time? Like, how far back? Are we going to go back to caveman times where we're bonking each other on the head and
that's what they
having our
want
way with each other? Like, how far back are you willing to go? Because it's going to get to a certain point where it's like, oh, the people who are only being, good because the law tells them to
Mhm.
are going to start acting real shitty, and there's not going to be any sovereign citizens left.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm wondering, everybody's telling me it's the 13th. I got it. It's the 13th Amendment. What is the 11th Amendment? What was I trying to quote? I don't know. And we can repeal the 19th Amendment. I'm fine with that. Back to the video.
Thanks for starting that shit in the comment section.
Leave your comments below or in the chat. What do you think about that?
I didn't hurt anyone. I did no damage. You guys created all this mess. I didn't do this shit. Your sheriff's department did this. That kid's man, Tommy, motherfucker, he did all of this. He wrecked my truck. That is, my truck's name is Bella, by the way. That's
Her truck has a name.
Her truck's name is Bella, by the way. First of all, I know people who have named their cars before, but Bella's an awful name for a car.
Do those people literally run the tires off their truck?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
it's got a name, so I treat it like shit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
Bella is a dog's name, not a
It
truck.
is a dog's name. It's my dog's name.
I know.
You got all the criminals around here, and you gotta come after me.
Do you have any injuries that need medical treatment, in your opinion?
Hurts, and you got it locked behind my back.
Okay.
Right shoulder cuff. Surgery.
The 21st.
Or second-
The you got to fight for your right to party is the 21st Amendment. That's it repeals the prohibition of alcohol. Cheers to that. Cheers to that amendment.
Crash. It hurts right now.
Okay. Well, we will be at the hospital in about 2 minutes, and we will have
I'm
them
gonna
look at it.
sue the sheriff's department for putting me in this situation. This is ridiculous. I was going to help my employee. You know how many boyfriends she has?
No, I don't.
Traffic
Nor do I care.
for drugs. They take advantage of her. She's beautiful.
Stoplight by the bridge.
Is that the employee?
I believe this is her.
That's her. She doesn't look 50 something, does she?
Well, to be fair,
I couldn't
this could have
find
been
any.
a hot second ago.
Okay, this
It
says
looks like a hot second and a 100 pounds ago.
a black eye for sure. I couldn't find any information on her employee and trafficking, but I did see she was arrested in a drug bust. Officers did investigate Anne's claims, and they even spoke with her employee after Anne's arrest. And she refused to talk and claimed she was not in danger. Sorry, I read
Ed-
that like a retard because their thing is on over this.
Ed, I'm glad you noticed the same thing. Whatever officer keeps getting on the body cam has like a wicked Canadian like phrasing about things.
He needs to go back to Canada.
And yeah, he keeps saying a boot and
A
shit
boot?
like that.
Back to
BSBT
Cana-
loves that.
It makes me sick. And none of you fuckers go after those assholes, but you go after me because I'm trying to keep her from that crap. And I'm the one with cuffs on.
You have it? Okay. Go ahead and move your arm for me. When you get to the jail, you can make your phone call. Whoever you want to call, you can call anybody. All right?
Get those handcuffs adjusted, and then we'll figure things out.
I think you're really happy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just can't believe that because I was going to help one of my employees from a sex trafficking operation, that I'm the one that is in cuffs right now.
That's not the issue, Ann. The issue is that you didn't stop when there was a police officer behind you.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
I understand that, but you
I didn't do
still-
anything wrong.
You should have stopped and explained that to them.
Why? So you could
Just-
break in my
just-
window and pop my tires and fucking put me in
Okay,
house?
that picture was not her. That had to have been the employee.
Hey,
That's
like
not
I said,
the same person.
Oh God. Hey, all I'm saying is it looks similar enough where it could have been a hot minute ago, and like I said, like 100 pounds ago.
No, and here's the reason I say that, because it would have had to be a long time ago, and like the quality of the picture did not look like it was from 1980. You know what I mean?
Handcuffs adjusted?
I want them off.
Well, they're not
I
gonna come
haven't
off.
done anything illegal.
Okay, they're not coming off. So what happened in Menominee County? Okay. I don't-
Menominee.
Whatever driving behavior.
Menominee County is a very bad county. They have a lot of criminals.
They tried to
Yes,
stop
you're
you,
one
you
of them,
didn't
Ann.
stop. If you had,
I'm-
let
I
me
don't
finish.
wanna
Let
be-
me
I
finish
don't wanna be
talking.
murdered.
Let me finish talking. Okay.
Can you at least take that one off, please? I had right shoulder cuff surgery
have a
again.
belt.
It hurts.
Just wait.
So
Early,
I'll
can you put
watch.
them in front, please?
he's gonna go and grab a belt, I believe. Okay. So the handcuffs will be in front then. Okay.
My shoulder's killing me right
I know
now.
he's grabbing a belt.
Of
and the
course.
handcuffs will be
I'm
in front.
52 years old. I was in a motorcycle. I haven't done anything criminal. Okay? I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, well, like I already told you,
Wow.
you did not stop for Menominee County, you did not stop for Shawano County, and then when we tried to get you to exit the
I haven't done
vehicle,
anything
when we tried to get you to exit the vehicle, you refused and then almost ran over a couple of our deputies.
No, I
So,
didn't.
yes, you did. So that right there is committing a crime.
It
Okay?
is not a
Yes,
crime
it is. Yes,
to
it
go
is.
home.
It is a crime
It
to
is
not
not a crime to
follow.
go home.
It is a crime to not follow law enforcement orders when you have been
If
told
they're
you are under.
illegal,
They're not
immoral,
illegal.
unethical, or unsafe, I don't have to follow them. Do you
Well,
know the
can-
Constitution?
You can go ahead and talk to a lawyer about that.
All right, wait, put your hand back in here.
Can I just stretch it just a little bit?
Can you hold this?
I've been working my ass off and I am tired.
All right, put your hand right in here for me. Yep.
Why do I have to be handcuffed
Okay,
again?
because we're
Because you're
telling
in
you to.
custody.
For what?
Like we already said, failure to listen to us, obstruction, fleeing. Yes.
Wonderful. And you really think that this is right? To do this to a law-abiding citizen, you can just arrest me just because you feel like it?
You're being arrested because you failed to stop for a law enforcement officer, not because we feel like it.
Because I was under threat. She was coming from a sex trafficking house.
Ann, can you have a seat, please? Would you prefer to sit on the bed, or should I get
I'm
you a
gonna
chair?
just stand here.
Okay. Are you good for a second? I'll pull my car up.
I want Sheriff Bieber here to
Okay,
talk to
he's
me.
not coming here. So like I said, when you get to the jail, you can make any phone calls you want.
How about
And
if we just call your boss?
my boss was the one that was on the
Yes,
highway.
yes.
And he's a crook.
No, he's not. You failed to stop. You failed to listen to us. If you feel, and you're talking about the Constitution, if you feel that you were wrongfully stopped, you have
This
a,
is wrong.
then you go to the courts and settle it that way.
You caused me to bleed.
You failed.
popped out my tires in
Okay,
my truck.
all right, like I said, if you want to throw the Constitution at me and you were to get stopped, you have a right to go to court and fight it and plead your case. You chose not to do
All
that.
the
No, let me
courts-
finish talking. You failed to do that. You had then fled from Menominee County, fled from
Menominee.
Shelby County. When you were stopped, you did not get out of your vehicle. Again, failed to listen. You cannot take the law into your own hands, Ann. That is not how.
Well,
no,
maybe
stay
you-
quiet. I'm explaining it.
Maybe you should f***ing do your job and fucking arrest the criminals.
Okay, well, you
Where
technically.
was the pending coming from?
I'm not Menominee County, Ann. I don't know.
Menominee.
And at this point, the only criminal that I'm dealing with was the person who ran from us. That's you. That is why you were under arrest.
You are so ignorant.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can have your opinion of me. That's fine. It's not true, but that's okay.
Where are you from?
Shawano. Yes, from Shawano. I don't
And
know.
you don't know any of the crimes that have been committed here?
I'm-
You don't know of all the murders, all the missing people? You don't know anything about that in your law enforcement?
Okay. I think you have a misunderstanding right now
I
of
don't
what's going
have
on.
any.
Okay.
I am very cognizant of what happens here.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
just trying to figure out who the bad cops are and who the good cops are.
Okay, and that's right. You can continue to
Are
think
you a
so.
good cop or bad cop?
Well, it doesn't quite matter what I tell you. I'm
So
a
you're
good.
a bad cop.
I'm a good cop, but you're
Okay.
gonna have your own opinion of anybody, just like I have my opinion. Everyone else has their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I wash my blood off my hands?
If you want, you can use this right
I
here.
thought
Otherwise,
she said, can I wash my butt? Can I wash my butt now? Oh,
Hey, you know,
who knows what goes on in Menominee? She might need to wash her butt.
it must just be the most wild county ever.
Menominee.
But yeah, I mean, sovereign citizens are going to be sovereign citizens.
Yeah,
Maybe she doesn't have a shower.
that's very true.
She might be just too busy saving people from sex trafficking and shit like
Yes,
that.
exactly that.
Saving people that don't know they need to be saved.
Yeah, the woman's like, I'm not in any danger. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm married to this guy named Steve. We've been married for 30 years.
Yeah.
Come and take a look at
I
your blood.
don't want any medical care.
Okay, well, you're here to get cleared, so...
I do not want anybody touching me or probing me right now.
Well,
I have a right to an attorney, and until I can make a call to my lawyer, nobody's fucking touching me.
Okay.
And you guys did this.
Yeah, this is what I was talking
Should be
about.
Coming from a sex
It's not like blurred out.
Mhm.
The body cam is just trash.
Yeah.
It's like this guy got done eating KFC right before he
I'm
went
like-
to do this traffic stop and was just like, oh, I'm going to turn my body cam on.
So Ava finished that whole penis ring, and Zena's still working on hers. So I got one more thing here. I don't even know what it is. So I don't know if they should have two in one night, but it's something. I think it might be another. I don't know. Just so you guys know, and we have tons of milk bones and chicken hearts and duck feet here.
trafficking house.
You guys killed Dexter.
Do you prefer to sit on the bed or should I get
I'm
you a
gonna
chair?
just stand here.
Okay. Are you good for a second? I'll just pull
What?
that.
I want Sheriff Bieber here to
Okay,
talk to
he's
me.
not coming here. So like I said, when you get to the jail, you can make any phone calls
Chirpy
you
bird?
want.
How about if we just call your boss?
My boss was the one that was on the highway.
And he's a crook.
No, he's not. You failed to stop. You failed to listen to us. If you feel, and you're talking about the Constitution, if you feel that you were wrongfully stopped, you
This
have
is
a,
wrong.
then you go to the courts and settle it that way.
caused me to bleed.
You failed.
popped out my tires in
Okay,
my truck.
all right, like I said, if you want to throw the Constitution at me and you were to get stopped, you have a right to go to court and fight it and plead your case. You chose not to do
All
that.
the
No, let me
courts-
finish talking. You failed to do that. You had then fled from Menominee County, fled
Menominee.
from Shannon County. When you were stopped, you did not get out of your vehicle. Again, failed to listen. You cannot take the law into your own hands, Anne. That is not how.
Well,
No,
maybe
stay
you-
quiet. I'm explaining it.
Maybe you should f***ing do your job and fucking arrest the criminals.
Okay, well, you
Where
technically.
was the pending coming from?
I'm not Menominee County, Ann.
Menominee.
And at this point, the only criminal that I'm dealing with was
Yeah,
the
if
person
you're
who
playing
ran-
the Menominee drinking game at home,
Every time they say Menominee, you guys should just sing along. I'll say Menominee, and you say da 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 da.
yeah, just don't play the Menominee drinking game because you'd be gone.
Da 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 da.
from us. That's you. That is why you were under arrest.
You are so ignorant.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can have your opinion of me. That's fine. It's not true, but that's okay.
Where are you from?
Shano.
You already asked that,
I'm
ma'am.
Shano. I don't
And
know.
you don't know any of the crimes that have been
I thought he
committed
said,
here?
"Shut up."
I
You don't know of all the murders, all the missing people. You don't know anything about that in your law enforcement.
Okay. I think you have a misunderstanding right now
I
of
don't
what's going
have
on.
any.
Okay.
I am very cognizant of what happens here.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
just trying to figure out who the bad cops
Can you
are.
pause it? Because I want to talk
Yes.
about something for a second. So this is what people don't understand. So this guy is probably a patrol officer, which means he is normally the first person on scene for a domestic, a traffic stop. He might be the first person on scene for a dead body, but he does zero investigating. They have like a whole department for that. Where I worked, we literally had patrol. We had patrol, traffic, the detective bureau, special investigations unit. They did drugs, all sorts of nonsense. The patrol officer is not going to be like, oh, I think I'm going to look for a murderer today.
Exactly.
He 9 times out of 10 has no idea what's going on with any of those cases.
Exactly.
So her to say, oh, you're not doing anything about the murders. Ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I do
There's
traffic.
a difference between a patrol officer and a detective, a murderer, a homicide detective. You know what I mean? Especially in Menominee.
Yeah, exactly. I heard it's popping there.
Good cop, sir.
Okay, and that's right. You can
It seems like a bad place.
Yeah.
The worst, apparently.
Are you a good cop or bad cop?
Well, it doesn't quite matter what I tell you. I'm
So
a
you're
good
bad cop.
I'm a good cop, but you're
Okay.
gonna have your own opinion of anybody, just like I have my opinion. Everyone else has their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I wash my blood off my hands?
If you want, you can use this right here. Otherwise,
Can
the
I
doctor's
wash
gonna come
my
and take a
butt?
look at
I
your blood.
don't want any medical care.
Okay, well, you're here to get cleared, so
I do not want anybody touching me or probing
Okay.
me right now.
Well, but-
I have a right to an attorney, and until I can make a call to my lawyer, nobody's fucking touching me.
okay.
Ma'am, no one
No,
wants to
Ab,
touch
I
you.
was just thinking that.
This guy drew the short straw.
I should be.
And her butt's not even washed. So, you know.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, ma'am, nobody wants to touch you, and I'm only here because I drew the short straw. That's how you ended up in the back of my car.
Ed's upset with me singing.
this
Is that what you're saying stop to, Ed?
I believe so.
Oh, I'm going to do it more.
Yeah, like he's currently doing penance for doing something bad the last shift, and his supervisor said, "You get to drive her around."
You
the
get
rest
to
of the day."
hang out with the woman with the unwashed ass.
Yeah, that's the only reason
Yep.
he's there.
Bleeding right now from a cop. And people wonder if we need law enforcement reform. Yeah, we do. None of you guys fucking know the Bill of Rights and the fucking Constitution. I'm trying to help my employee get away from a bad situation, and you arrest me? And you haven't gone after any of those motherfuckers up there that had her for a day and a half? And you're afraid of monotony, aren't you? I'm not. I'm
Menominee.
afraid of any of these fucking assholes. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Okay, I have nothing to fear. Okay, God is with me right now. He's in me. And I have nothing to fear. Even if
Did you just say God was in her?
She said God was with her and in her, and she has nothing to fear. And I think the rest of that saying goes, but fear itself.
That sounds dirty. Maybe she should wash her ass
No, we're
after
not going
that.
to talk about God like that.
right now and I die, doesn't
Hey.
matter. I know I'm going to a better place.
Well, that's not happening, so.
Well, I hope not. I have a lot of shit to do. I have to build a hemp processing facility. I need to build a healing resort for addicts and alcohol and drug abuse people. And I need to fucking clean up this fucking county plus Menominee.
Menominee.
Because fuckers aren't doing it. You're not doing the fucking job.
This is the shitty body cam shit I was talking about. Like you can't even see
Yeah.
her.
Okay, so what are we waiting for exactly?
The doctor to come take a look at you.
Okay, are you arresting me and for what?
I've already told you, you are under arrest for obstruction, felony fleeing, and
Felony fleeing.
yeah, you failed to stop for a law enforcement officer. That is a felony. You
But
are
I didn't do anything wrong.
okay. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and go.
Color of law.
I'm not gonna
You
sit here.
can't make up your own rules to stop me.
Technically, I'm not. Menominee County is
Menominee.
And Menominee County said they had driving behavior for whatever reason those were. You failed to stop for them. Like I had already told you. You want to talk
Right.
about the Constitution?
Let's
You
get
go to
the
court.
messes in
You
here.
go to court. You could have fought that. Whatever happened
The
up there.
courts are all corrupt.
Okay. All right. I'm done talking to you. Sit down.
I have
Yeah, John, yeah.
$60,000
What's Sean saying?
John says she knows she has the right to remain silent, right? Yeah, it turns out she's worried about every single one of her rights except for that
She
one.
does not have the ability. She does not have the
Yeah,
capability.
she could easily shit, Jesus Christ. She could easily sit on a chair in that little room or on the bed in that little room and not say another word until she gets to
That's
jail.
not going to happen.
But no, that's not Anne's
Absolutely.
way. Anne's going to fight the good fight until the end.
fees. 60 grand from me. It's going on 3.5 years. 3.5 years. He stole 60,000. Can you guys survive a $60,000 theft? Wouldn't
Yeah.
it piss you off?
Yeah.
If the district attorney's office hadn't prosecuted that.
I already told you I'm done talking to you.
I would be upset too, Ann.
Listen,
Yes, I can understand why you would be upset with that.
But you have me in cuffs for what? And why is Shawano now Menominee County?
Menominee.
Because
If Menominee has a problem with me, why isn't Menominee here?
Oh
Why
my
is Shawano here?
What?
She won't. How many times does she have to say the fucking county's name?
I haven't been counting, but I have been singing. I'm like totally working on something else right now, and I'm just hearing the word Menominee.
She's like in the 20s for saying it. That's like saying the city every other
Menominee.
word. And it's like, ma'am, we are aware of where we arrested you at because you were running
Yes.
from us. So you don't need to keep like doubling and tripling down on where you were arrested. Like, we got it. It's on the paperwork.
I hope she says it 100 more times just so I could
She's going to. There's still what,
Yeah.
21 minutes
just
left?
so I can sing Menominee and Ed can get pissed off. And News Now Enemy singing along in the chat. I see him. Da 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 da.
Well, Dexter disappeared for a second. There you
Both
go.
dogs are now done with their bull peni.
Not Menominee.
Because this
Menominee.
ended in Shawano County.
Okay, where's Menominee?
I would
Menominee.
assume that they probably went back to Menominee County
Well, why aren't they here?
because you're in our custody. They don't need to be
Okay.
here.
Have they pressed charges against me?
That will be, I can't speak for them. I'm not sure.
Sit down, Ann.
Are you going to allow the doctor to treat you or are you going to refuse
I
treatment?
have nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
I am fine.
So Ann here, our little patient, wants to refuse all treatment. So if the doctor's cool with that and can sign on this, sign off on this.
She can not.
She's got a laceration to her hand. That's it. It's a small little cut on the tip of her finger.
I think she still has to be registered. Doc will see her, but she can refuse the doc to do anything because under your guys's.
Yeah, because we just need a signature saying that she's good to go for jail, and she doesn't want anybody in there to talk to her or any sort of medical treatment. So
Okay.
just, I understand there's other stuff going on, but
Legality-wise, is that
she's just causing a huge scene, and I don't want to make it difficult for you guys and upset everybody in the hospital, and then
it is?
so.
But I think under your, like, I'm just doing legality-wise, does she have to be a patient because she has to refuse as a patient, even though.
I see.
Do you know, though, just
Yep.
not for us, we don't care, like, if she doesn't
Right.
want to be seen, but
Yeah.
because she's under your guys' care, the
That makes
doctor
sense.
can't sign off unless she's a medical clearance, and then she has to be a patient to be
Okay.
refused.
All right. You. Yes.
So I'll get her in as a patient, she can
Okay.
refuse all treatment.
That makes sense legally.
So now you guys wrecked my truck. Who's actually like gonna get my truck back to the campground and fix it?
It's gonna be towed to Automax. It's your responsibility to get it out.
Oh no, it's gonna be Shawano County that pays for it.
Again, you can have that, you can have the discussion with whoever you want.
So does the jail need a clearance?
They will. I'm assuming they
So
will.
then we'll do it.
Is your hand still bleeding? Is your shoulders?
My shoulder hurts. My wrist
Okay.
hurt.
We'll need a medical clearance. Yep.
Can we get a name and date of birth?
Ann, are you willing to give the hospital your name and date of birth, please?
No, there's no reason for me to be like this right now. I have not done any crime.
Okay.
There's nothing for me to be arrested for. Nothing. I am a sovereign person. I am free. I have not done anything wrong. I haven't.
We
hurt
just need your
anyone.
name and date of birth. If you're not willing to give it,
I don't have to give any
okay,
information.
I will go out and get it then.
She is a free elf. Harry Potter gave her a sock.
I'm an Easter baby.
An Easter baby?
Or in this
So
case,
April 3rd,
Menominee gave her cuffs.
Menominee.
right?
Yeah, Menominee gave her cuffs. She's a free elf now.
Da, 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 da.
That's how it works,
Yes.
right?
Is it the 3rd or the
Easter
4th?
changes.
Oh, doy.
Christmas is always
Can
on
you
the
please
25th.
take these off?
So here's the thing.
Ah,
The doctor wants to do anything, you can refuse that.
Yeah, I don't need any
That's
medical
fine.
care.
We still, because you were are in custody, we still have to have a doctor come.
Why am
through
I in custody?
and offer? I don't know.
I don't know either.
And that's not on my side of things.
Hey, it's
That's
Brady.
just part of what we do. So if you don't want
Can you
to
give
see
me
what
Ann
the doc
Retzloff's
comes
date of
in, you
birth?
can say, I don't want to be
There's
seen,
no
that's
reason for
fine.
me to even be here right now.
Okay.
I was trying to save one of my employees who was being sex trafficked.
Oh my
Who
goodness.
said that she was not safe.
Okay.
And she gave a location to
And her
Julie
middle
Wilson,
initial, please.
who was also a customer and an employee of mine. And
And-
we notified,
okay,
I had
thank you very
Julie
much.
call 911 and I went to go
Bye.
get her.
Okay.
And these guys showed up and popped my tires and it made me
They
leave
popped
and
your
have me
tires? She said they showed up and popped my tires. Are you kidding me? You popped
See,
your tires,
trying
ma'am.
You're trying to put logic into someone who is by nature illogical. Like you are, she already
every
said,
time.
"Oh, I didn't do anything wrong, ma'am." There are literally 10 body cams showing exactly what the fuck you did wrong. What
I
are you
do
talking
this every time, Kfar. Every single time that you have me on to look at one of these sovereign citizens, sovtards. I'm like, but why? But why is she
Yeah,
saying that? That doesn't
you're
make
gonna-
sense.
You're going to be asking yourself why for the next 10 years
Oh my
because it
goodness.
just doesn't make any sense.
They popped my tires.
Like, ma'am, they put some stop sticks in the road and then you ran them over.
Yeah.
You were running from the police. You see how that
Exactly.
happens? Like there's a cause and effect here.
Every time.
Lizzie D, hello friends. Hola.
Ed says, welcome to the rabbit hole.
To the
Thank
rabbit
you,
hole.
Ed. I didn't mean to come down this rabbit hole. Kfar's dragging me kicking and screaming down the rabbit hole.
Maybe it's all misunderstanding, but at this point, we want to make sure that you're okay because your
I'm
hand's
fine.
bleeding and.
Oh, I am very fine.
Okay, I will be right back then. Okay.
I do need my pants pulled up because embarrassingly enough, as they shove me to the ground, my
As soon as I get,
Pants
I'll
are
help
falling
you pull
down.
them back.
luckily I have a long t-shirt on.
That's good. That's good.
Are you able to please have a seat on the bed so we're not standing in the hallway though?
No,
How about the chair?
no. There's no reason for me to be here. I should be at the campground, taking care of my customers and my family. Luckily, my sister's there to take care of my kids, but you just
Super chat from Lurker1. Thank you for doing this. It's truly appreciated. I must say, drugs would explain a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kfar appreciates it. What's your dog's name? Dexter?
Yeah, Dexter, named after
The killer?
yeah.
Dexter appreciates it. And look at that clear picture. I should be using that camera and give them this camera, huh? This one appreciates it. That's Xena. And Ava for sure appreciates it. Thank you so much, Lurker1.
Dexter's just here, man. He's just here. This camera sucks. He's trying to shake, but there you go. On that shitty $20 Walmart camera that I got because the cats ate the wire for my decent backup camera. That's how that
It
goes.
happens. Oh,
You have-
it's me. Sorry.
Just
I'm
did
a
something very, very bad.
No, we did not.
Yes, you did.
You did.
You let the criminals go free, and you have me here. The criminals are at this, whatever the Crow territory is, I don't know what that is, but I know that Crow is not a good name on Menominee County.
Menominee.
And like we had already stated, you can discuss this with the courts and your attorney.
The courts are corrupt. I don't need to go to court to discuss this.
Okay, well, you will see a judge on Monday then.
I am not seeing any judge. I am not playing into that system anymore.
I bet you will.
The judges are corrupt.
Well, you're going to be held in jail until you see a judge.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. That's
No, I am not. There is no charge for me to be here right now.
okay. All right, well,
The only reason I'm here is because you fucking have me cuffed and you guys have guns.
Okay, well,
I have no way to protect myself.
when Monday rolls around and you see a judge, you can...
No, I have a business to run and a family to take care of. I have to go back home.
Stop
I was
yelling.
only.
Stop yelling.
I was going to get my employee because I needed help.
Okay, stop. There's other people in the hospital and they don't care to hear what you're talking about right now.
Shit, he doesn't even care.
Yeah.
This is insane.
All right, Ann. I can help you get your pants up. Would you be okay if I
Yes,
took some
please,
Legos from you?
No.
Thank you, Lord. The nurse is putting on gloves.
She hasn't washed her ass yet. How are you going to put her pants back
That's
on?
in the words of me, that's not something you want to raw dog. I
No.
talked about that before. Some of the people
Ew.
worked, they would just with no gloves on start touching random shit.
Yeah, don't want to do
And I'm
that.
like, bro, you're gonna put on some gloves right now. If my
For real.
trainee tried to do that, I'd be like, no. Go put on 2 pairs of gloves. Like,
Yes. 3, really. 3.
do you want to go home
I
clean
just-
to your
if you-
family? Wear some gloves.
Did you want your wife to get syphilis?
Yeah. Do you want to catch some sort of disease?
Mm-mm. Nope.
You just like tug up on the back of my pants, it would be wonderful.
Sure.
And I'm sorry.
I know, I'm just looking. I think you
My-
might have a cut.
I don't care. Just pull up my pants. Please.
Okay, not a problem. I know it's uncomfortable, isn't it?
Thank you.
You bet. Well, Doc is still gonna come
Thank you.
stop in here. I am just gonna put this wristband on.
No.
She'll still.
No.
Okay, fine. She'll still come stop in here. Up
What
to you,
doctor?
whatever. Dr. Finch or one of the other providers. So I don't know who
Is
it's
it
gonna
a doctor not wearing a mask?
be. No, all of our doctors wear masks.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not doing any of this shit. I need out
Okay.
of here. You guys are making me sick.
Okay, well, that's what's gonna happen, so you can make your choice otherwise, okay?
So can we go and do whatever else? we're
Not
supposed
until
to
the provider stops in here and you have a very, I'm sure it will be a very brief
do?
conversation
I'm
with
sure
them.
it'll be too. Why is Shawnee County so afraid of Menominee County? law enforcement?
Menominee.
We're not.
We're actually pretty good friends with most of them, yeah.
So you're good cop or bad cop?
Well, you've asked me that already, and I've already told you.
Why aren't you going
You're not
after?
gonna play our games, I'm not gonna play your games. It's not happening. I
Oh.
already told you I'm done talking to you, so.
Yeah, weapons. It's from 2021.
I've been here 10 and a half years. Almost all of my employees have been Native Americans from Menominee and Stockbridge.
Menominee.
A little bit of Splash of a Night in there. I have heard all of their horror stories. It is disgusting, the shit that they have had to live through, their families. People come to the bar, veterans. They tell me their stories. I start a case number, 789995, humantraffickinghotline.org. And I'll add both of your names. I think you're still a good guy because you come on a lot. Thank you.
Well, thanks.
I don't know you. It's first night seeing you. I'm not impressed.
Analyzer.
You're young, you know, and you guys are being taught the wrong thing. There's so much shit that happens around here. It's amazing. So many cop cars come after me, but she's escaping a trafficking situation.
What's her
and you can't
name?
go after any of them.
Hi, Alicia. I'm Dr.
Hi,
Finch. Ann? Okay.
Sorry. You walked right by.
Sorry. Did you cut your hand?
No,
Okay. Did you want me to look at it?
no.
Okay. You understand a wound left open could get infected and so on.
What's
right?
wrong with your eye?
It hurts. I got an injury there.
It hurts.
No, I don't.
Okay. You understand it can get infected if it's left open, right?
So can your eye. As
Okay.
long as you wear that mask, keep blowing bad air into your eye, it'll keep getting worse infected.
Sure. I'm worried about your cut right now.
I'm
though.
not worried about my cut at all.
Okay.
I can kill myself.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your hair looks nice.
You just got a cut?
I did.
So you're concerned, correct?
She's trying to get out of
How long has she been working for you?
2 years, 2.5 years.
What does she do?
She works in the office right now.
Okay.
She helps with the outdoor, some of the outdoor stuff. I'm trying to get her outdoor more, get her hands dirty, do the gardening.
So what's the deal with her being trafficked? Who are these people that she's running with?
She is a recovering addict. She's in and out of jail, as I'm sure you already know, and she can't get a break because there's nowhere for people like her and most of my past employees to go for help.
Okay.
They can go to the methadone clinic in Appleton, which actually gets them hooked, or
Yep.
keeps them hooked and fucking kills them. My sweetie right now, his past wife, she tried 3 times to commit suicide, and the 3rd time she was successful.
She's got some questions for
Where did that happen at, ma'am?
Why?
Because we were here. It's just because I brought you here. It's not anything to do with you or the hospital. It's all on me.
It's just collecting your address. What's your home address?
You should be able to figure that out.
Is it on the same road? Or same as last time?
Who cares?
Okay. And do you have a phone number?
No.
Do you have an emergency contact person?
No.
You can scroll down, by the way, Caper.
No.
Do you want to sign your paperwork for
No.
being here?
No. I didn't agree.
Sorry, we're doing behind the scenes stuff on the scene. There's more pages. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, I see what 3 pages.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
I was curious on how to make it larger first, and then I'm like, oh, this is Canva. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why it's funny because I was working on this and I was up against my screen like this, and then I sent it to you to look at, and you're up against your screen like this.
Because I'm like looking at it and I'm like, why is it so small? And then I'm like, oh, it's just like a thumbnail. The little slider at the bottom makes it bigger. Okay.
Yep.
I am not giving you any information. I know you're just a messenger, and I'm sorry that you even have to be here right now.
That's okay. I just had to ask. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ready? All right, Ann.
We're getting out of here.
Thank you. So the Native Americans that I believe, not Stockbridge, but Muncie tribe,
Okay. Let's walk and talk.
they have the oldest DNA that is closest to Jesus Christ.
This way.
DNA.
Okay.
So the human sex child traffickers that are in our area that you guys should know about,
Yep.
they take little Native American babies and they traffic them.
Okay.
Okay, they look for people like, she's beautiful.
Yep.
They breed them. They take the kids away from them and they put them into Child Protective Services.
Okay.
They go into the system. The system aligns them with pedophiles.
Okay.
Or
Does this have to do with the Wayfair scandal? You're probably a believer in that.
I don't know what the Wayfair scandal
Keep
is.
going. Keep walking with me. The one of the furniture store, the online furniture store where you could order children.
Yeah, where you can order a locker that should cost like $15.
Yeah, and it's like
20
50.
grand.
Yeah.
Amazon,
Can you sit down for me?
Facebook, Yahoo, all of them. They all sell children.
So this is it all linked to what you're telling me?
Yes.
I do understand what you're saying.
And Native American babies.
Do you want to be buckled up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you. All right, would you please step out?
Okay, I demand to go home.
I can't do that, Ann. You know I can't do that.
Sovereign being.
I understand that, but I can't just bring you home.
If you understand that, then you would let me go.
I can't though.
Why?
Do you know how much
Call
trouble?
Bieber.
Do you know how much trouble I'd be in with Sheriff Bieber if I just
Call
let you go
Bieber.
home?
Call Bieber and tell him what I
I
did.
can't wake him up at 9:15 on a Saturday. If you want to make your call to Sheriff Bieber, maybe he would answer for you, but not
I don't
me.
have my phone. It's in my
Well,
truck.
do you know his number?
Well, I would have to look it up on my phone.
Okay. Can you walk this way for me? I don't have Sheriff Bieber's direct number either.
Walk this way. Sorry, I could not help
Henry?
myself.
Henry, does she realize the cop is mocking her? No, she doesn't.
She does not.
So again, Ed, back in my day,
Back in my day.
the easiest back in my day, see? So the easiest way to get these people to do what you want is to just agree with them.
Yeah.
Just about everything. If they're talking bad about their wife, just be like, yep, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. I've been in that situation. Yep, yep.
It's almost.
And then you fingerprint them, get their information, put them in a cell, and go, whoa, say your Hail Marys and be done with it.
I don't know if you've ever, I know you've been a caregiver to a sick person before, but I don't know if you've ever been a caregiver to somebody who has dementia or Alzheimer's before. I have both my grandparents. I mean, I wasn't their caregiver, but I was
Well,
around
that just
them.
means that you're just
And-
as terrible of a human being as I am, because we decided to care for other people.
Well,
That makes us the devil.
the point I'm making is that when they're having a delusion and they don't know what's going on, instead of arguing with them and telling them that they're wrong, you kind of go with it and you let them be happy.
You don't start unnecessary shit for no reason.
Precisely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah,
So
that's what the officer just tried to do. He's like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is that what you're talking about? I
exactly.
know. I've heard of that before. All
That's
right.
what this officer's doing right now. So
You guys do not have to put me in jail. What are you putting me in jail for? What have I done that is, I did no harm?
Okay, like we said, you're
Asked
under
and
arrest
answered,
right now
ma'am.
for the fleeing charge. Resist.
Endangering safety and resisting.
Yep.
I am a very good driver.
Okay. Well, let's just go get this process hashed out.
How many construction zones did I go through and I didn't even hit a cone? I didn't hurt anyone.
And I'm asking you one more time.
Hit those stop sticks though.
Thank you.
Oh, boy, more mass people.
she hit him good too. All 4 tires. You know how talented you have to be to get
we
all
were
4?
Weren't we just talking about this last booze and body cam? Where that guy was going like 100
yeah,
down
yeah.
the road.
No,
then
it was
hit a
not the
car and
road.
ended
It
up
was
upside down.
it was literally a bike path. It wasn't even a road. But yes, I remember.
Well, yeah, and then it's like I was talking about the guy was there with the stop sticks. I'm like, more than likely he'd have missed anyway, because you normally like barely get one tire.
Yeah, exactly.
And called. She looks like she was aiming for the stop sticks. That's how good they got her.
Yes.
She was like, "Fuck those stop sticks."
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, well, he's a little different. He's sick, see? I'm glad he's got one
I
on.
was too. I mean, I was on my ass sick for 4 to 5 days.
It was probably COVID.
It was COVID. They couldn't push my court date back. I still had to come in and go to kangaroo court.
So she has another court date?
I guess.
Not shocked.
I just want everybody to know this is against my will. I am a free and sovereign citizen of the United States, and you are arresting me and doing all this shit against my will.
Okay, Ann. Okay.
I want all of your names and a piece of paper.
Huh?
So that's not how she's been all
Yes.
the whole time?
I would assume you're gonna get a copy of our police report, correct?
Oh, I want all of your names tonight, and
Okay.
I want to make a phone call
Well,
tonight.
I'll tell you what, Ann, you've been decent with me, so I will write all of our badge numbers down
Has she been
on a
decent?
piece of
That's
paper.
one.
Has she been decent with them? Because she's kind of
Absolutely not.
to me, been decent with anybody, really. Not even the nurse. She was kind of rude to the nurse, honestly.
And to the doctor who
I
had
think you're still a good guy.
an eye
I don't know
issue
any of these
going
other
on.
people.
Well, do you want me to put good guy next to my name so you
I know
remember?
that you're a good guy. Well, you can put a star. Put a star next to it.
Okay.
I'm Callie. I'm gonna pat you down really quick, okay?
Oh, that's fine.
You have anything that's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me?
No answer.
What the hell does that mean?
Anything, needles or anything?
These, I mean, this.
What's up with the first side?
She was already.
Oh, that's just a rag.
She has it close to her.
I had a cut. I had my bandage on.
Okay, I'm just gonna pat it down once with the cuffs, and I'll take them off, pat it down one time, okay?
There you go.
The cop's like, what's up with this? She got like a bloody rag on her hand. I guess.
Did you hear one of the guys who was in the jail working? He's like, has she been like this the whole time? yeah, she has. Good luck, bud.
Pretty much.
She was really rude to those stop sticks. They won't recover from that. Yeah. So we've got, she was, the stop sticks are the victim.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Or Bella. Bella was the real victim in this. Yeah, absolutely. Bella will be
Bella's
feeling that for
grim.
the rest of her existence.
Yeah.
And weapons puts arrested against your will, huh? I have never seen anyone, unless they're kind of weird, agree to be arrested.
At will being
Be
arrested.
like, nope,
I mean,
just arrest me.
some people do like those handcuffs, though.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, we do.
I kink shame. You don't.
I keep saying we don't kink shame here, but
I kink
more
shame.
times than not, we do indeed.
I said play.
There
it goes.
I think
It's
it's
time to do a new one too if you need one.
Yeah, she had some lacerations to her hand, so we just
Yeah,
wrapped
because
it
they
up
broke
and then took her
my
to the
truck
hospital.
window and they busted out my tires and they threw me on the ground and they put cuffs on me when I was trying to get my employee out of a sex trafficking operation and they arrested me
Here's Menominee County. See, you ask and I'll
Menominee.
provide.
Thank you.
Can you just pay forward for me so I can just finish the pat down quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Shane, yeah. She is definitely a dumb criminal.
This is what I've got for you. The tribal officer.
Yeah, this is definitely in the dumb criminals section of the internet.
Goddess of Truth, who is Bella again? Bella is the name for her truck that is now tireless and been riding on the rims. And maybe has a broken window?
Well, the glass had to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah. So Bella's not having a good time. And she had to get towed to a tow yard.
Yeah.
And more than likely never picked up. So
Bella's
in
not,
her feels right now.
like, it's not like Bella has crutches or one of those little wheelies things, the knee wheelies. Bella is full-blown Stephen Hawking in a wheelchair, never going to recover.
I was gonna do my Stephen Hawking voice, but I'm gonna not do that.
Okay.
How many people can I scare away from my channel?
Which one?
I have to get a report from them.
Oh, see, look, it said Crow Settlement. Nobody knows where Crow Settlement is?
It's a road. It's not a settlement, I don't believe. It's just a road.
I think you should check into that.
I don't work for Menominee County.
Menominee.
I know where that one is.
They're bad guys, aren't they? They're very good. Okay, so my employee
Bella is in car
was
jail.
escaping from this place, and I was coming to get her. And
And can
these
she
people
just
arrested me.
can she explain her stuff first, and then she'll give you a chance to talk to you, okay?
They had her. She was out of there. She was no longer there. She would not give us a statement. So
She's scared.
if you had just pulled over and they could have talked to you,
They would they have shot me, murdered me, thrown me in a trunk? Because that's what these people, this last name right here, that's what they have done.
I didn't want you to go there. I wanted you to come talk to us and stop your vehicle when you had lights on.
How about if you go there and talk to them?
I've actually been in that. I talked to Warren on that house. We are aware and we do things there. So we know. But here's this one. This one, it is not the fire safety report. There is no
Look at dude.
that amount.
Look at.
If you wish to appear, you can go and ask and you can share all that with the judge. That's your right.
I run a business and it's weekend and I run hospitality. I have a campground and I need to go home.
Well,
Are you requiring me to be here tonight?
this is the other one that may mess that up, and this one I have never served before, so maybe these gentlemen can give you some more info, but this one is a vehicle operator flee and elude. This is a felony. It is a big deal to not stop and get a question.
From Menominee.
From Menominee, yep.
Menominee.
Menominee is known for killing people. So if I stop from Menominee Police or Sheriff's Department, I
Menominee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like wants to say that they're bad, but aren't the charges stemming from Menominee County?
Menominee.
And guess what? Guess what? She's not dead. She didn't get shot. She ran from the police, hit every, she fell out of the fleeing tree and hit every stop stick on the way down. And they got her window broke. And then she tried to swim in the glass. She's claiming, well, they would have shot me. They would have shot me. Like, ma'am, they didn't. We just saw the video.
That's a very good question. She keeps a statement. She keeps saying there's so much crime and stuff in Menominee, which is but there's so much crime in that county, but she's the one committing the crime in the county. Like, it's your fault, lady. You're the one committing the crime over there.
Yeah. Why aren't you looking for this person or this person? Well, because you're actively running from us. So you kind of take precedent over a murderer that we don't even know exists or may not even exist.
I'm curious. Shane's Dumb Criminals is on your channel. Do you have a channel, Shane? Like, do you
Shane
post?
Shane posts. Oh, Shane posts.
Can somebody post his link in my chat? One of the mods, one of our dual mods, Erica.
And I know this is going to sound crazy. Do you know what Shane posts?
Dumb Criminals.
Dumb Criminals. You nailed it.
I think I will like Shane's channel. I think Shane and I might need to do a little collab because I love Dumb Criminals. Love them.
I could actually get killed. So I was fleeing for my safety, especially in the circumstances.
And don't give up your defense to the officer. You're going to just keep that information to yourself for court. You can argue that in court.
I really can't stay here.
I understand that, but
You're going to.
I haven't done anything wrong.
She's not keeping you here. We are.
Why?
Because,
I'll explain that to you in a second.
as soon as she's done.
I'm done. So all the information's there. Shawano County, we share their court system. So if you have any questions, you can contact our office. Okay. All right.
What is your name?
I'm Deputy Diggs.
Can you write that down?
Yep, this is the the official list.
Are you new to the department?
I've been with them for about a year.
Okay, good. So you're probably a good person.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm gonna take a cross off and pass you down and dress you in, okay? You got a feeling you're gonna bring yourself around this tonight?
No.
I just gotta ask, okay?
So I almost want to like. I know it's getting right to the end. I almost want to think that this officer left his body cam on specifically because he knew she was just going to start running her mouth after
Also,
he told her
yeah.
to be quiet. He's like, this is for court.
Because the officer knew he was going to say Menominee, or she was going to say Menominee another dozen times, and
They're
wanted me
just
to
doing it for
stay.
you at this point.
They're doing it for me. Yes.
Oh, Colin, I'm definitely on the naughty list.
Yeah. Thank you very much, News Now Enemy, for posting Shane's dumb criminals over there in my chat. Everybody, I'm supporting this channel. I haven't even seen it yet, but the title of the channel makes me know that if you like my channel, you will definitely like Shane's channel. I'm gonna sub right now, Shane.
Can we dress her right away?
Oh, no.
Thanks.
I'll explain this to you.
Do you want me to read?
Oh, absolutely. It's
Okay.
It's deliciously awful.
Anne Resloff was charged with a slew of charges in 2 different counties, which included fleeing and eluding, recklessly endangering safety, and disorderly conduct. She spent the weekend in jail and bonded out. Anne failed to show up for 2 different court appearances, and the judge sent the sheriff's department to arrest her. Felony bail jumping was added to her list of charges. Felony bail jumping. She looks better in that photo than she does in real life, by the way.
Did at the hospital?
Like whoever
in
jail,
her Christmas Day best.
Whoever the jail photographer is,
Definitely
kudos
through
to
some
you.
filters.
Yeah.
He used some filters.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Just like somebody else we know.
Oh, gee, just a little jab right there at the end. Oh.
I had to get it in.
First of all, I only use filters on my thumbnails. This is just how I am right now. This is just me.
My name's already so you're being charged with felony fleeing for Shawano County. So
I thought it was Menominee.
By the way, he wasn't talking about me. I'm just taking it that way.
Yeah, no. Oh, my Lord. Let me read this one. I want to read this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you read?
Okay. After Anne was released on bail, she filed false liens on several people who were involved in the foreclosure of Anne's campground. This resulted in more charges being added from a third county for filing those false liens. Get fucked, Anne. Get fucked.
Do you have any idea how much I wish they would have listed the names of the counties right there?
Well, one would probably be Menominee.
Menominee, boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Menominee, doo, 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 doo.
Oh God! How first off, Annie's campground when your name's Anne, not exactly the most creative thing in the world. Second, I told you it wasn't worth it being a sovereign citizen.
It's not.
When it was just a traffic stop.
Seriously.
Now look at it.
But keep in mind, it wasn't just a traffic stop because didn't that last little bit we read say she had other pending charges? She had warrants out of other counties and stuff. So
yeah. But it's just like, at what point are you just flushing your own cash down the toilet, doing something that you know full on isn't legal?
Like
and
Windows.
Somebody said earlier that Safelite probably promotes this.
Safelite repair.
Them and Van Balian are secretly sovereign citizen gurus, just keeping themselves in business.
Windows are not cheap to replace. I know this because I got a chip in my. I have a chip in my windshield right now that's not getting replaced.
They probably have posters, little business cards at jails. Are you a sovereign citizen? Did your window get broken? Call us.
Yeah,
they probably have that everywhere.
Like, you know how when you go to a campground, they have like the main hall part where like there's a little inside area with a shop.
All the brochures and shit.
Yeah, she's got like on Wednesdays at 4, she has little conferences where she teaches everybody the ins and outs of maritime law and
the Safelite comment was Henry.
Yeah, she has
I know I saw that somewhere.
She has everybody program the Safelite's phone number into their phone just in case. You never know when you're going to need Safelite.
When your windows get broken, not if, but when.
Yep.
Van Balian is the co-owner of Safelite. Big glass runs deep. Yeah, damn big glass. It's not about big pharma. It's about big glass. That's what we need to be going for.
Big glass. I think there's one more thing to read, and you said you had another video, so get that pulled up.
Oh yeah, let me send it to myself somehow.
I thought there was one more. Okay. Along with the new bail jumping charge and the new charges for filing false liens, Anne's bond was raised to $50,000, which she could not pay. And Anne had to sit in the Shawano County Jail for almost a year until January 2025, when she was offered a plea deal that she accepted. Why couldn't it have been, instead of Shawano, it should have been Menominee. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. 50 grand, man.
And you believe in God?
I do. Go ahead, Alan. I got it.
Okay, you just want to follow me back there.
Oh shit! Do you see the date?
Yeah, it just that's what I was saying at the beginning. The reason why it's probably so old is because it just got, they don't release the video.
And then, like all sovereign citizens, right there at the bottom, she was offered a plea deal that she accepted.
Yep.
You're gonna be
Talk such a big game, and then at the end of the day, I'll accept it.
In January, Anne pled no contest, albeit under duress, to all of the charges and was sentenced to 1 year in jail with work release privileges. Plus, she was given a gave over $2,900 in fines. I think at the end. Thank you, Bama Mike. Great video. All right, you're up.
Yeah, Bama Mike, great work.
Okay, the dogs are out of order right now.
Okay,
it's very weird to me. You guys are out of order. Look at, she's on that side and she's on this side. No, I was talking about my dogs.
Well, mine has completely disappeared again. He's got this whole room and he's like, I'm going to sit in the corner where I can't get a camera. All right, yeah, so this video, let me bring it up. I found this video on Facebook. He's okay. Ooh. Yes, your chickens are fine. Chickens are fine. The chickens are, that's why if you notice, over more red than usual, because they have the giant heat dip over there. Oh, snap. Reload.
I didn't know that the Menominee song is a Christian rock song. I had no idea. It's called Phenomena. I sing it Menominee from from here on, from henceforth.
I was about to say that's. We are officially changing the name of the song.
We do have a gifted membership.
Gifted.
Yeah. Thank you so much, News Now Enemy. Guess who appreciates it? Ava appreciates it.
Shake. Good boy. So sophisticated.
Oh, that's a good boy. Let's see if Xena will shake. Hey, Xena.
He knows tricks.
Bam.
All right, but yeah, this is
Thank
video
you.
I found on Facebook. If it wants to pull up eventually here. There we go. You clearly see that it is a whopping 14 seconds long. To give you the backstory on this,
I
this
better
is a
settle
SWAT team
in.
member. Yeah. This is some riveting shit, guys.
Okay.
So this is a SWAT team member. They trapped a bank robber in one of these doorways. And
I wish it was
this
longer.
is the video. Yeah, it's real quick. It's real quick. Hopefully you guys can see, and it's not. That's him waving a knife.
Oh, I've seen this. I played this on my show before. I believe.
And then bang! He shoots
he
the
gets
knife out of
shot.
his hand. That's the
Yep.
that's the video, folks. That's the video.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed that 14
There-
seconds.
I think this happened it was a while ago, right? No, it says it just happened. There's another video, almost the exact identical situation with a hallway on that side of the hallway and everything that happened a couple of years ago. That where the cop shot a knife out of somebody's hand. We should see if we can get that whole video.
Reacts. My boyfriend probably dispatched this call. Are we talking about the SWAT team call or the Menominee call? Either way would be pretty cool.
Since we're pulling our own body cam videos now, apparently that's what we do. That's how we do now. We see if you can find out more information of where that knife being shot out of the hand
was
happened.
Actually on it was
see if we can
on
get the whole
a
thing.
well this is the cool thing about it. It happened it's from the Martin County Sheriff's Department or Sheriff's Office.
Yep.
That's whose Facebook page I got it off of. So it's not like an actual channel, it's just like the legit
Martin County
Sheriff. I don't know where state of Florida.
Okay, Martin County, Florida. Where's my notebook?
And the sheriff is John Budenseek. That is not what they teach you to do. Yeah, 1000% weapons. This is kind of what I wanted to do. There we go. Restarted my camera. That's weird. So yeah, Mrs. Kfar has been busy trying to create a homestead on the smallest plot of land anyone's ever seen. So everyone a few years ago was like, why don't they just shoot the guns and knives out of people's hands? Because in a normal circumstance, it's really difficult. But when somebody's daring you to shoot the knife out of their hand by hanging it out the doorway, and you just got all the time in the world, yeah, you can probably shoot it out of his hand.
It's also there's luck has to do with it too. But yeah, you always aim center mass, people. Always aim center mass.
If that person was running at him with a knife, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have shot the hand.
And you know what we're gonna do since it's only 9:42 and I don't turn into a pumpkin until 10. We're gonna pull this up. KTZED.com.
Apparently, Mrs. Kfar is now trying to do sourdough bread, so that's exciting.
I want to learn how. We'll have to get together, Mrs. Kfar, you and I, because I wanted to learn how to make bread without a bread maker for a very long time. When I was a kid, we had a bread maker. We'd have fresh bread all the time. I don't have one now, but I want to learn how to make actual fresh bread. You know what I mean?
The rumors are true. Yes and no. I've pulled a few body cams from a few different places. Yeah. I know of other people that have pulled a few different body cams from a few different places. It's $75 per hour for FOIA body cam. If it is like the body cam we're trying to pull from a certain state, it would probably cost like $5. Now, if you're someone like Columbus area body cam who's pulling like hours worth of footage that they're going to have to go through and like edit, 75 is probably not the craziest price.
Yep. Let me put it this way. So most recently on my channel away from KFAR, just my content, I covered Jeffrey Hazelwood and I pulled all of the video and stuff that has to do with that. His police interrogation or his interviews was 8 hours worth of content. I will tell you the money that I made on those 2 streams did not cover the cost of getting all of the stuff that I put out for my members only.
Yeah.
So all of that content that's in the members only cost me money.
So we pulled the body cam from Broken System, Broken Trust, which I don't believe it was very much. And that was Michigan. I want to say I called someone or emailed and called them recently. I want to say it was Missouri.
Yeah.
Mississippi. Somewhere around there. I called them because a fraud auditor said something happened. Somebody wanted me to pull the body cam to say something else happened. I talked to the guy, and it was like $10 for like 30, 40 minutes of body cam.
I think
it just kind of depends on who you get.
That, and it depends on if somebody else has pulled it before you as well. Like if they've already pulled it and edited it and stuff like that, they have to redact some stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. But if they already redacted it
if
and have
it's
a
already
copy, they're like,
it's already done, then it's like $10 or whatever. Could you share the screen and we'll do a little ad?
oh, sorry. Yeah, this was well, maybe I can share the screen. Oh, right there. Yeah, perfect. Those are the names of apparently my chickens.
Oh.
Because Mrs. Kfar thought it would be funny to
none of them are names.
Name them really, really old lady names.
One of them should definitely be Stephanie because they're girl chickens and it's the girl version of Steve.
RK suggested Eustace.
Eustace is good.
Columbus body cam channel just got in some trouble over his videos. Yeah, he has an ongoing beef with the mayor of his city. But the mayor of his city doesn't realize that the guy who runs Columbus area body cam has more pull than he does. So like he's literally taking shots at the mayor and there's like nothing he can do about it. And now he's taking shots at other police chiefs who are like shitbags.
Yeah.
There's one police chief that I see him on Facebook going at all the time and tags him and shit. He always fires his police union president for his department. Like every time anyone gets elected, he just fires them.
So
and like I guess him and his boys at the top are like super dirty, and he'll tag all of them in something and just like hoe them out, and they just can't do anything.
Gotcha. So if you would like to have merchandise, we would like you to have merchandise. Basically, all of the stuff on here is almost at cost. So it's not like we're making a lot of money from this. Yeah, look at how nice that shirt. Make yourself big on the screen.
I'll make myself large.
Show them the shirt.
This is the shirt. I wore it for a reason. Merch shirt.
Go. Yeah.
Merch.
It's a good looking shirt. He's got the charcoal one. This is the one he has on right here. And they're super soft. They're like very comfortable shirts, right?
They are indeed.
So Kfar's merch is there. This is ktzed.com. And then my stuff is there as well. But the shirt that I'm wearing right now is this. Oh, I just hit the thing. I have this shirt on right now. And all of the money from the Christ is King collection goes to onemorechild.org. Make me big on the screen. I'll show my shirt.
Bang.
So, I'm blurry. There we go. And then on the back, it's got the Bible verse on the back. It's got my hair was in the way. It's got the Bible verse on the back. Every knee will bow, every tongue will confess. And I want to push that one because I'm not interested in making money from the merch. I'm interested in helping out this charity called onemorechild.org. They provide Christ-centered services to vulnerable children and struggling families. Could I not be big anymore, please? Thank you. But also Xena has her own merchandise over here as well. It looks just like her, just sleeping on the job over here. True Crime with Xena featuring Katie Zed, because we all know you guys are here for Xena, not me.
Yeah, you guys are here for the dogs, not us.
Oh,
and the fat
for
Pikachu,
sure.
And the fat Pikachu built like Chris Ryder.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we haven't plugged our merchandise in so long.
And because you always tell me when I'm the one who starts the stream,
yeah,
I did put the merch store in the description and put all of our channels in the description, I think.
Thank you.
You go.
I keep saying I'm going to do it. After every stream, I say I'm going to get you a Word document where you can just copy and paste it. And then I never remember to do it.
Because when I used to do it just by myself, I could just do it off YouTube.
Yeah.
And I have it already like as the default to bring everything into every description. So every description is the same except for like the little snippet I put in about the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
William is here for the fish.
Oh, Steve. The fish's name is Steve.
All of the fish's name are Steve.
They're
all Steve.
These are cute. They're bandanas, but you put them on the collar. If you want your dog to have a True Crime with Xena bandana. All right, that's it. That's the stream.
Whatever happened to Ryder? Is he and Tiff still working at the Wendy's dumpster? Well, Gregory, funny story. They're now hardcore shilling for them to be supported on her channel, which is about CPS misconduct. And now it's just about apparently their own misconduct. So good times.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that you're not allowed to ban evade on YouTube. But if it's somebody else's, like if he's going on her channel, like her channel was already established, so that should be fine, right? Like that's not against TOS. But if he starts another new channel, that would be.
So I think he found a way around that technically.
Okay.
So he's using an old channel that he had prior to For Public Safety.
Gotcha.
So I think he has one old channel and he started a new channel. But he posts on the old channel.
Yeah,
so
I think
like
starting the new channel
almost.
Starting a new channel, I think, is against TOS, but I think posting on your second channel or something like that is not. I'm not sure.
Ed, how much for Dexter? Dexter is a free dog. I think I told this story. As a puppy, there was 2 puppies and a mom out by my parents' like long ass driveway. And I went out there to be like, get on out of here. Get on out of here. Well, the mom and one puppy left and they just kind of left him in the grass. So he followed me home. So that's how I got Dexter. And nobody wants Dexter. He's an idiot.
He is not.
He looks like he's a good dog now. He looks like a good dog. It's an act. It's an act for you guys.
Xena's been training Dexter, as you can tell. He's learning fast.
He's pretending like, oh guys, I'm just playing with this tennis ball.
Yeah.
No, the moment the camera goes off, he's gonna start jumping up and trying to get out the door. Ava. There's a pickle kid twisting her hair, looking at me like a creep. Ava. So that's exciting.
There she is. This one knows how to look deep into your soul and ask for money. Look at her.
No, Dexter thinks he's a person.
All right, I guess unless you got something else. I got 7 more minutes.
That's all I got. We're working on something, guys. We're working on something.
And either way, we'll be back Wednesday night at 8. Hopefully we'll have the something we're working on by then, but I'm not sure.
I hope we can have it tomorrow.
That'd be great.
Or I'm going to have to fly somewhere and throw hands with what I'm assuming is some old guy. I don't care how bad his weather is.
It does.
He can catch these hands.
I don't care how bad his weather is.
I'll bring some fucking snowshoes.
Oh, man. So if not tomorrow at 8, Wednesday at 8, and actually tomorrow, if the stuff does happen tomorrow, it might even be before 8. It might be just as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah. The moment we get this, we will be going live.
Yeah. I will fake being sick at work.
I got the black lung, Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it done. Hopefully. So
yeah. Hopefully next 2 days we'll have it, and
I think this is
get off our backs.
One of those situations like we were just talking about where they have to decide how much money they're going to charge us. So just so you know, when you see the surprise stream, you'll know when you see it, you'll know what we're talking about.
You'll know what we've been keeping in our back pocket this whole time.
Just know that it costs us a lot of money. Just saying. Like more than milk bones cost. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Like the cow tracheas I tried to buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what we do around here.
Anyway,
all right, folks.
News No Enemy makes a good point. Please subscribe to KFAR's channel if you're on my channel, and my channel if you're on KFAR's channel, and hit the bell on both of them because you never know when we're going to pop up, man.
Yeah, see, Alan, I actually put a video out about him today, and it's actually doing quite well. because he's an asshole. Some people like me talking shit about him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Subscribe to my main channel and my sci-fi other channel that's pinned at the top.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Only
That
if
is all,
you're a
folks.
nerd.
Yeah, if you're not a nerd, disregard. It's not
Bye,
for you.
guys.
Bye.